this economy, do you know how expensive it is to raise a child in this economy? To educate them and send them to college? You want to send them to college, right? Yeah, with what money?
All you ever think about is the money. You never think about how much joy that we can have when we have a child, how much closer we can grow to him.
Yes, but let's think about this logically. In the short run, we're going to lose a ton of money because it's so expensive to raise a child. And in the long run, remember that plan to retire at 35? None of that anymore because we're going to lose all our retirement.
All you ever think about is the drawbacks. You never think about the benefits.
Did you know that one child adds about 22% of cost to a household, while an additional child adds about 28% to a household? That means in total, 2 children would add about 50% increase in the household costs. Within these costs, one factor that many people tend to disregard is the cost on the parents' retirement. It has been found in 2017 that 49% of adults ages 55 to 66 actually have no personal retirement savings. Even though these people have worked for about 30 to 40 years, they do not have any money saved up to use after they retire. So what may be the reason for their lack of retirement savings? To understand why there is a lack of retirement savings, we use the Health and Retirement Study, HRS, to provide data for us. We focused on mothers who are married and retired, and from there, the independent variable in the study that we used was the number of children, while the dependent variable was the amount of retirement savings in the household. While comparing these two variables, a few dummy variables used were gender, marital status, and retirement status. The results of this study were that having more than 3 children would actually negatively affect your retirement savings. Looking at this graph, you can see that surprisingly, having 1 or 2 children actually would lead to an increase in your retirement savings, but once you have 3 children, your retirement savings will decrease drastically. As you have more children, there's more cost that you have to take into consideration, which is why having more than 3 children would just not be affordable. Additionally, as we include more dummy variables, it becomes more evident that the number of children is more significant as the p-value in our regression analysis was 0. And additionally, the results of our linear regression indicate that a unit increase in retirement savings is actually associated with the $66,734 decrease in the number of kids, meaning that when the family size is low, the retirement savings are high. And with this, our study suggests that the number of children you have will influence your retirement savings. Specifically, having 3 or more children may lead to a drastic decrease in your retirement savings, while on the other hand, having 1 or 2 children may lead to an increase in retirement savings. This study suggests that as people consider having children, they should recognize that there are many costs associated with it, including potential influences on retirement savings. For this reason, it is very important that people are educated financially about the benefits and drawbacks of having children. And oftentimes, as people hear about the drawbacks of certain issues, people may not want to consider the benefits. So with that in mind, how many children do you want to have?